Morning, real heavy dew, but look at those clear skies. I've come in early this morning, then when I've got here I've realised I don't actually need to come in early and there's nobody else here. But I might as well get started, hadn't I? Speed the day along a bit. Better start getting tractors out of the shed. The mixer up the yard, got the plough out. Now it's time to get the 9 metre and head on out with that. Booshka! So I'm just getting the mixer filled up with silage and straw. Get the day started. If you haven't already, please remember to like and subscribe. Really helps us out. Time to get a TM out, because what I remember from last night is it's got no fuel in it, so I better sort that out before my dad jumps on and runs it dry.
Morning,
How are we doing?
how are you doing?
Nice day out? Great, getting ready for cracking on for work?
Yeah.
Yeah, just popping me the molasses in, so fetch the 9 metre from the top of the yard back down to here, so I ain't going to walk all the way up there. Fantastic. Andy's there, blasting a bit more straw into these guys. Looks like him and Em have already done the outside yard down there. Looks like they've made a good job. Yeah, I'll leave him cracking on with that. Em's cutting the bands for me on this bale. He's just been telling me that it's spring, when in a week?
A week today.
In this glorious sunshine, it's like summer.
Good,
Yeah, very good. Em's just unwrapping silage, and then we're about done feeding up really. We're going to have a coffee.
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
Got his coffee here. Oh, and he's here as well, isn't he?
I'm always here.
Oh, I know. We love you really, Mick.
I know you do. Come on, let's have it here.
Come on
Are
then.
you
For real? She couldn't see us, could she, Andy?
What down there? What down there?
We're in a massive green tractor, Em.
Same place you left us.
Yeah. Joe, where are you? Joe?
I left you down there.
You're like one bay across. How much was that, like 20 foot?
That's not
We've moved 20 foot. Andy, what are you doing with my shaft?
How does this one go?
Just turn it round.
Yeah, but you got a lip there to put your.
Oh, he just goes inside. It just fits inside. It's different design to the other John Deere's. Maybe it's an older one or something.
Yeah.
Isn't it, Em?
Yeah.
Do you know what we're on about?
Yeah, anything.
Me, Andy and Em have just dropped the sprayer off, and now I've got my sulky power hour combination drill on. And I'm just weighing it, so then when I put the seed in, I've got half an idea of the weight of the seed in the drill. So what do people think it's going to weigh? Let me know in the comments. Big Mix here, chopping some wood. Some of this for me? Yeah? I bet. Tomorrow, the big mister, off on big plane, aren't you? Tenerife.
Yep.
And he's brought me out details to tell you all what hotel he's stopping in. Costa Adeque, right, that's in Tenerife. Iberstar, Las Dallas. Yeah, it looks like Las Dallas, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dalias, something like that. Yeah. Find him there, alright. Right, Em's helping me out. We're gonna find a place to put my drill computer, because normally I just have it floating around the cab. Oops. Floating around the cab, and it's really hard to press the buttons, but I've got a plan. Everyone should have a Windows tablet in here, watching YouTube later. Anyway, having an AdBlue can in your cab might look a bit tatty, but it is handy as anything, because I can just drill into this, look. And then I've got an holder for me drill. Absolute business. Mick's daughter Lauren's here. She's gonna give me a haircut, trim my beard, sort the job out. Your haircut and all, mate.
This afternoon I will be.
Oh yeah?
I'm Vicky. I'm nowhere on at all.
Get your Lauren to do it now.
Yeah. She can't. She won't be able to be in time. I'll tell her. Oh, no.
Sorting job out here, aren't you, Lauren?
The measurement.
So I'm just getting this all ready, filled it up with diesel, greasing it, check the tyre pressures, and then we can get off. Andy's just going to be fixing my marker here. I've got GPS, but we'll just have it fixed. Mix here, Em's, what she's doing, moving the new tractor, putting mill on, I think. I'll go and get something to eat. Ditched the overalls, and yes, I am wearing a Christmas t-shirt that says eat, sleep. So I can repeat. It was early this morning, alright? Don't judge. I came into the field and I thought, oh, I'll just test my, well, not into the field yet, I'm just coming down the track. Thought I'll just test my GPS, just see what's happening. And I was like, oh my god, the wheels were just turning hard to the left. And I thought, oh, what's happened here? So, because I built it myself, I know how to troubleshoot it. So I looked in, my wheel angle sensor thought that my wheels were turned all the way that way, and they weren't. So it was trying to correct it by turning the opposite. So I thought it must be a faulty connection somewhere. Jumped out, just plugged and unplugged the wheel angle sensor because I knew that like Em had washed it the other day. I thought, I wonder if it's something like that. Fixed it. Business. Made by John Deere. Would it have done the same? I don't know. Fittings might have been a little bit higher quality, but the one thing I would know is that I would not have a clue what was wrong with it. I would have had to call them up. Then it would have been like 2 or 3 hours down the line until we finally got it fixed, and I wouldn't be off drilling with GPS. I'd be doing it freehand, wouldn't I? So we'd still get a job done, don't get me wrong, but it might just take longer, or it might never have happened, some people might say. Let me know in comments what you think. This field here we graze some cattle. It's a nature reserve owned by a large charity, national charity that looks after birds. You might know it, but I'm not going to say the name. And same with this field here, but they want us to put a spring crop in it. And look, somebody's fetched me a toilet. That's nice of him. Is this Andy? Has Andy fetched me a toilet? It's amazing what you get if you work on for an environment agency, isn't it? There she is in all her glory. Weapon. Before I start, I'm just going to shut half of my drill off, because with it being 3 meters, it doesn't go nicely into 24 meters. When I need my first 12 meter tram line, it needs to be in the center. The drill needs to be in center, so I can put my markers down and show us where the markers are. So on a new drill, you would be able to just shut half of it down, but on this one, I've got to push each, I don't know what you call them, but each piece of metal down to stop it coming through. So I'll try and show you what I've shut off. That's shutting it. Oh, is it focusing? That's shutting them off. So I'll keep going until I've done about, I think, 11 or something, and that's half of the drill shut off. Now that I've got into the field, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record the outside of the field. I don't have to do this every time, but every time I drill a field, I like to just record the outer boundary, which is what I'm doing now. It gives me an accurate field size then, and it also means when I come back in with the sprayer next, I'm only going to be spraying the area that I have drilled, because often when I'm drilling freehand down these outside edges, I might just be making the field a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger than it was before. So if I record that, it's the same all the way through the season. It's what we've got planted. If contractors coming in like combine drivers, they know exactly the size of the field because I've mapped each one out with the GPS. Accurate billing, yeah, just helps all the job along. So I've been all the way around the field, and now just going up and down. GPS is steering. Yeah, easy life now, I suppose. Just got to make sure everything's working properly.
Shows what I was going to do.
Got a few seagulls with me. Let's see how this is spacing out here. Not bad, tried it. Makes me nervous, this GPS. I'm like, it's driving wide, it's driving wide, it's driving wide. I look out and it's like fine. I'm back to trusting the auto steer a bit more now. Going out in no man's land, putting a run in. And then what I'm also letting it do is turn me round at the end and come back up. Okay, so here we are, coming into the corner. spinning me round nicely. So I've got it just doing it a few meters away from the hedge, so I don't want to crash into this this fence that's here. And then it get me line back up, drop it back in. Always throws it off balance a little bit because it revs the engine up with the HMS, but we're back onto the line, going up the field. Sorry for the bit wavy, this ploughing's a bit up and down and rough, but you get the idea. Makes the job easy. Most of the time I do turn myself around at the end. I don't let the auto steer do it because on the ploughing with the different it's slipping out differently depending on if you're on some hard ploughing or some soft ploughing. It just easier just to turn around on my own, and also because they don't usually leave me a big enough headland, so it normally gets a bit rough turning around. But this one's quite nice. Andy's given me a big headland, so it should be nice and flat when I'm driving around with my sprayer now. So long may this continue. So I'm just filling the bits in now, and it looks like my dad and Em have turned up to see me. Interesting. See what that's all about. Coming all the way down here, talk to some guy that's doing fencing, not even come to see what I'm doing. I could be making a right mess here. I'm not, like, because I know what I'm doing. But it's not exactly like come to have a look at anything. And then he moans that I've missed a bit, which I don't think I have actually. I think it's one of the either side of my power there's like these straight boards that stop the soil going out to the side, and one of them's slightly bent in from when my dad last used it. So when I'm driving down, it's hitting the clods of soil and it's pushing them off to the left or to the right, like into the stuff that I've already drilled. So it looks like I've missed bits because there's clods of soil. Really, I ought to take them off and give them a good bashing with a big hammer, which is probably what I'll do actually tomorrow morning. Look at that, got a nice windmill in the background. There did used to be 3 of those windmills. One got blown down. So Ash must have finished work. Just fetching me some seed down. Nice one, Ash. Ashley, come to fetch me some seed. Do I need it? Oh, it's getting down. I've not got much left to do either. Only got like round here to do, and then across the water over there. If it's dry enough, probably won't be. So yeah, this is the easiest way to forward Ash. Easiest way to fill it. Yeah, go on. Oh, you numpty! Who's put pipes on? Oh, my dad. Oh, well. So we'll get this filled up. Hopefully out of the wind a bit. See how she goes, Ash. Feeds the cow, feeds the drill. Does the job. So I've started in a new field now. Not really liking how bigger clods it's leaving, but it is covering the seed, which is what we need. And if it is going to rain tomorrow, maybe it is best to just crack on and get it done. Seagulls are still here though. So in this field, I've driven around the outside, and now I'm just telling it to follow the boundary on this edge, because I'll keep drilling it across the field. Follow this boundary, and then when I've gone to my tram line and put my tram line in for the edge, I will put a straight in. Get some nice straight lines in this field, not some wavy bendy ones. I'm gonna get back in time to catch Andy and Em, so I'm gonna end the video here now. If you've liked it, please like and subscribe. I know I say it every day, but it really does help us out. And we'll be around tomorrow, of course, doing the video again, seeing Andy and Em. Oh, for dedicated people, there's a live that I did earlier if you want to go and watch that. And what I'm going to do now is sit in here, let the auto steer, and edit this video and try and get it out there so you can all watch it. So, hope you've enjoyed. See you later. Bye.